In this video, we're going to be using the brand new Badlion Client 3.0 and comparing that to the version we used 3 years ago when the Badlion Client first released. But before we get into this video, I want to let you know I'm going to be giving away one SuchSpeed Lunar Client cape. All you guys have to do to enter is simply like this video, comment your IGN down below, you must be subscribed, and you must follow me on Instagram. Oh, and I also wanted to take a moment to apologize for my last video. You guys saw the quality, and I just want to say a huge sorry to everyone. I hope you guys all enjoy this video, and if you haven't already, make sure to join my Discord server because I'm going to be inviting a ton of you to feature in my future videos. Let's get into this one. Okay, so I just loaded up the Badlion Client for the first time in easily 2 or 3 weeks, and look, I have a tutorial. I've never seen a tutorial for a Minecraft client before, but I kind of want to see what this is about, so let's just click get started. Oh, okay, so it's literally telling me just about all of the new Badlion Client 3.0 updates, okay. Wow, they've actually changed the mod layout again. I'm actually I didn't even know they offered this center mod layout, but we're going to be trying that out in this video. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so you can actually select the mode you want in the tutorial, which I find pretty cool. And you can even get the text mod shadow. Okay, I like that. I actually like that a lot. Oh my god, wow, I've got confetti coming off my screen. That is so jokes. Wow, I actually kind of like this. Hey, what is going on, guys? SuchSpeed here. Welcome back to another video. So it's been a ton of time since I've been on the Badlion Client, but as you can see, this is the brand new main menu. As you just saw the tutorial, this is what the brand new main menu for the client looks like. Now, if you can remember, I actually made the first ever video on the Badlion Client, and in this video, I'm going to be comparing the original Badlion Client from almost 3 years ago to the version we're using today, which many of you know as Badlion Client 3.0. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this version is completely released to the public yet, or if it's still pay to play. As you guys know, the 3.0 version, you have to pay for a subscription per month, and I made a video kind of talking about the client, but I didn't really go into detail with how much it's really changed. Now, as you can see, they've made a ton of progress. I believe they even made more updates since my last video. So when you go to single player now, it looks kind of weird. Like, I'm not really sure if I like the vibe of how Badlion Client single player or their main menu looks anymore. I mean, it just looks kind of weird, to be honest. But from what I've been told, there's a ton of new mods built into this client, and you can also change the way the mod menu finally looks. So we're about to go into games, but before I get into this video, as I already mentioned, I'm giving away one SuchSpeed Lunar Client cape, and all you guys have to do to enter is follow the information as I mentioned in the intro. But anyway, let's get into the video. So I reinstalled the Badlion Client for today's video. I had it uninstalled for 3 weeks since my last video, but I've been planning on making this video ever since the Badlion Client 3.0 first came out. As you guys know, it was the most hyped update that Badlion have practically brought out in a good year and a half, I would say, and we're finally going to be comparing this brand new version of the Badlion Client to the first ever version that I filmed on my channel like 3 years ago. Now, I made a video very similar to this 7 months ago, and you guys loved it, so I thought today we'd be comparing the Badlion Client 3.0, which, by the way, I have my own Tom rank in this client. You guys can get it yourself. No, I'm kidding. The Badlion Client include this insane little insider feature where you can change anything above your name. So currently I am Tom. Now, as you can see, this isn't my normal skin today because I don't have Badlion Client 3.0 purchased. One of my friends called SMG7 has been kind enough to let me use his account, so a huge shout out to him. Now let's get into things straight away. So when you're downloading this new Badlion Client 3.0, don't be fooled by the rather good advertising for it. This client is not much different to the Badlion Client 2. It has a couple of notable changes, and I'm going to be talking about them in this video, especially ones that have made the massive difference between this client and the first ever Badlion Client, which, by the way, if you can remember, was very much a lump of garbage. I mean, it did the job. You know, at the time there was only Cheat Breaker, there was only Badlion Client around. If any of you remember those days, let me know in the comments below. Oh, and if you want me to use this client again, then like this video right now, because if this video gets 2,000 likes, then I'll make a Badlion Client versus Lunar Client video very soon. Now anyway, let's let's continue. So as I was saying, this client, don't be fooled by this client. It may be advertised as a very different and new client to use, although it is very much similar to the clients we've seen Badlion upgrading and producing in the past. Now, if you take a little look into their menu, I have went ahead and changed the layout. Now, normally when you load up the client, I would recommend everyone switching to the central menu. It just makes it much easier for you to actually be able to see anything at all. Now, if you remember from the 2018 menu, there was only 12 mods in that client. Now, I'm going to have footage on the screen throughout the video comparing back to the first version of the Badlion client in my first ever video. But as you can already tell, there is so many new mods now, and I believe they've even added new ones since my last video, and I just got AFK'd. Well, that's great. So as I was saying before I randomly got kicked, there is a ton of new mods that they've added to the new Badlion Client 3.0 that most of us probably wouldn't have expected. Like, they've even got something called a pack tweak mod, which from what I can tell kind of edits all of the small little issues you've had with packs in the past, you know, tripwires, invisible glass, even custom fire you can change, which I find pretty cool. Now, obviously, back when the first Badlion client released, you weren't expected to pay for it whatsoever. It was pretty much a free download from what I can remember, apart from when it was in closed beta. I believe you had to pay to use it when it first ever was in private beta, but aside from that, it's basically been free, which makes me wonder why they've started making users pay to use their new version of the client. Now, I'm not sure if it's fully released yet, because as you guys know, I'm not exactly a partner at Badlion. I don't know too much about their operations or how to get your hands on the client, but from what I can tell, and when I made my last video, you had to pay $5 to access this private version of Badlion Client 3.0. Now, let me tell you one thing about the hit detection between this client and the first ever Badlion client I used. Now, obviously, as you can imagine, Hypixel itself has changed a lot since Badlion first released. The server's become a lot more laggy, and in result of that, it's pretty hard to tell if the hit detection has significantly drastically changed or if it's just stayed exactly the same. Now, it's interesting because Badlion have actually added a whole new section where you can modify your FPS, and they've dedicated an entire section to performance, so players can really work on what kind of mods they want to use, what kind of settings they want to have. They even have a low computer mode setting, which if you don't have a great PC, you can enable this setting, and I think what it does by default is turn down all of your settings that would be high, and essentially what it does, it turns down a bunch of mods together to give you a better FPS experience if you're kind of lagging. This guy is actually insane at PvP, and I just want to throw it out there that I haven't really been playing in the last week, like, at all, because I've just come back from university. So if you guys are always wondering, why do I look so rusty? It's most likely because I've been away for a couple of days. Unfortunately, I'm not always able to just click blocks 24/7 like I used to be able to, but we're going to get this guy. Unfortunately, he's about to die. I think he has a UHC cape on too, which is a pretty cool cape. That's another thing I also wanted to point out. When Badlion first released, the cosmetics that you could actually purchase were so bad compared to what you can actually buy now, which is obviously what you'd expect, you know, Badlion being such a large client releasing so many cosmetics. Although you guys are probably going to think I'm biased, I really prefer the Lunar Client cosmetics to the Badlion ones, and that's purely because I don't really like the Badlion cosmetics. I think a lot of them don't look good in Minecraft. They're very realistic, and I just think the way that Lunar have their pixel design and just kind of keep a simple design rather than just adding a very HD image onto a cape, which anyone can just go and do from Google. I don't know. There's something about the Badlion client cosmetics that I personally don't like. Now, obviously, I like the hats, I like the shields, I like everything else, and this guy called me out for reach. SMG7. This guy thinks I'm hacking. I'm just going to troll this guy hard. I mean, he literally thinks I'm cheating. He's derp villager. He's got himself some wings. And, alright, man. Oh my god, he's destroying me now. I don't know what happened. Alright, I'm just going to act dumb for a little bit. Alright, I just got a serious lag back there. That's something that back in 2018, 2017 was a thing, and it's something that's still a thing on Hypixel. It's hilarious. All right, here we go. Let's see if this guy thinks I'm hacking now that I'm actually going to fight against him. Oh my god, we're destroying this guy. I feel so bad. Oh, he ate a head last second. He's just running away. I don't know. I feel like he's going to say something in chat. I'm just going to troll with him a little bit. Yeah, of course. He thinks I'm cheating. I like that. Man, I don't even look like I'm hacking. I mean, my ping might be a little high, but to be honest with you, I'm not even playing that well. This guy just sucks. Anyway, let's go straight into some Sky Wars with the new Badlion client. Now, there's one factor that seems to determine whether a client is good or bad, and that, my friends, is frames per second. Now, as you guys know, FPS is a huge deal for a client. It's in fact what most people would use a client primarily for, and it's pretty much what people claim is good about a client or what is bad. Wait, how did I just... Wait, what? Wait, what? Excuse me? I'm here, and I've won the game. Now, if any of you remember the kind of FPS we all got on the first ever Badlion client, I feel sorry for you, because Badlion have made so many changes to ensure that their new client actually gives good FPS. Now, if you remember from the first ever Badlion client, personally, I was getting around 200 to 300 FPS. Now, to be honest with you, it hasn't really improved that much more now. It's not like we're getting 1000 FPS every time we play, but keep in mind, my computer is kind of old now. In fact, I'm really considering upgrading it. It's really getting to the point where I think it... Why am I winning so many games so easily? What is happening in Ranked Skywars today? What is happening? As you guys may or may not know, Badlion just don't really have that kind of FPS boost. But what they've tried to do is really improve the experience you get with performance. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. If you go into graphics, into the middle menu here, you can actually scroll down to better frames. And here you can actually change a lot of settings. Now, to be honest with you, I find a lot of this mod menu settings to be very confusing to look at. I mean, it's very much all over the place, as you can see. And I do not want to get kicked for AFKing, so give me 1 second. We're going to jump into the middle. We're just going to kill these guys. I don't even know what kind of fight they're having in the middle here. This guy is on the Badlion client as well, so we're about to have a Badlion client 1v1 here. I believe this guy's pretty stacked up here, so we're just going to have to be careful. We're just going to have to be really careful here. I don't know what we're doing. What is this guy doing? I don't actually know what this man is up to down here, but we're just going to chill here. He's on 17 right now. I mean, I do really want to jump on this guy, but at the same time, I don't want to die. Like, I'm not really sure how I want to take this guy on yet. All right, here we go. I'm just going to jump on this guy. Here we go. All right, let's go, dude. Oh, my God. We're going to die to this guy. We're actually going to die. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not. Surely not. Surely not. Surely not. No, we won. Oh, my God. That was so close. We almost lost that. He was full diamond. Jesus. That was insane. I just think it's crazy, because if you asked me 3 years ago if I thought everyone today would be using some kind of FPS boost, PvP or hack client, I wouldn't really believe you. You know, I wouldn't have thought Minecraft multiplayer would have even lasted this long, because originally this game wasn't really intended for multiplayer. You know, it was something that was created for single player, for creative kind of players who want to build. It's also crazy to think about how much history has happened in between this first client and this latest version. I mean, there's a lot of people that wouldn't even use or download Badlion client based on what's happened, which is just insane to think about. There's just so much that has happened. You know, so many competitors. You have so many different clients that people can choose from to use now, which is just insane. Also, this guy is chasing me big time right now, and I'm just going to chill here. Oh my God, he's actually here. He's on the island with me. Yo, what's up, dude? Yo, what's up, dude? All right. All right, you're dead. You're dead. Oh my God, we almost lost that. That guy was coming down for me there. I was not trying there. That looked so bad. Oh my God, I don't know how he killed that guy. Now, as you can tell, I've been on an ult this entire video, but the one thing I like about Badlion, and that has been around for a while, is that, as you can see, I have my own little name above. As you can see, I'm on the account Tom today. I just paid $5,000 in Minecraft for it. I bought it from a creeper, and I can imagine the actual Tom account would be worth around 5,000 though. Like, I can just imagine them wanting me to pay that kind of money for this account. Like, I don't even know if Tom is an actual account you can play with. If someone has the account Tom and isn't charging a ridiculous price, let me know, because honestly, that's probably my grail. And oh, this guy's a pretty cool player. Damn, he just did a little... Okay, all right, mate. Oh, wait. He just... Wait, what? What just... Okay, you guys witnessed what just happened. I don't even know what just happened, but we're just going to kill this guy here. Yo, what's up, dude? All right, not so 04. He's not so. Okay. All right, this guy just... Okay. Yeah, man. I'll see you later. All right, there we go. We've won the game, boys. All right, let's go onto this island here. There we go. Just walking around the lobby, you can see a few people using the Badlion client. I mean, there's not too many people. You have Meme God 57 right here, but there's a couple of people scattered around. Now, I want to know, what do you guys think is more popular, the Badlion client or Lunar client? Let me know in the comments below. And if we get 3,000 likes on today's video, then I'm going to make another video trying out this new version of the Badlion client and comparing it to the brand new version of the Lunar client, and really seeing what's better on both of these latest versions. But aside from that, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in my next video, and goodbye.